Alrighty, so I am currently stuck in traffic right now, and I am on my way to another spot that should be doing well. I've realized that this weather that we're having today is actually doing some good. It's pushing those bass to want to start to spawn even a little bit more. A couple weeks ago it was really cold, really windy, so that Texas weather has kind of been making them, you know, undecisive on what they want to do. But today it's up in the 70s, the water's super warm, and it's got the fish moving. So we're gonna get out here and try to catch some of these elusive largemouth and see what we can do. Let's do it. Well, of course, I failed to turn the camera on, but there's the first jig fish of the morning. Got on a Jane LaRue trailer, 3/8 ounce, just a regular football jig, and there's the first one. There's that guy. Oh, it is super windy. The water is really clear. Oh my gosh. Let's see if he can come back for it. Here he is. Oh man. That's definitely a bigger fish there. Oh yeah. Come on, girl. She was probably 2 or 3 feet off of the bank. Oh, look at that pig right there. There you go, guys. Look at this big old bug-eyed girl right here. I literally cast it a foot off the bank. There was some roots over there coming off of a cypress tree. And I actually seen her way before she hit. My line jumped out to the right about 10 or 15 feet in a matter of seconds, so I knew she was on there. It was just a matter of rearing back on her, but that was a pretty dang good fight for her size. That's what we're looking for. They're definitely pushed up on the banks today. The weather jumped up from about 60s to the 60s to the upper 70s, so we're about 70 degrees right now, so that might have did the trick for pushing these fish up on the bank so that way they can start spawning. Here in Texas, we've had some crazy weather, so it's usually bipolar, and it really confuses the fish. But when you have these better days like this, they start pushing up, and they want to get in that spawning mode. So that's what that spawn produces right there. Another Texas giant. Yes, yes, yes. All right, that was a great catch. Hopefully we can catch a couple more like that. Let's go ahead and work this little corner in here. With the wind blowing the way it is, it's pushing all that bait back in here. And I'm gonna stick to this guy right here. Don't fix what isn't broken. That Jane LaRue crawl, all I did was nip off the first inch or so off the back of it to compact that presentation. Now, I got a feeling there might be a couple more tanks right in here. So let's see what that's about. Oh my gosh, that was another tank. She picked it up and just ran with it. She never felt that hook, so hopefully she'll come right back for it. Got her that time. Oh yeah, she came right back for it. Oh, she's got me wrapped. Look at that monster. Oh, yes. Oh, she absolutely missed it the first time. It came right back for it. That is a monster. Look at that. Another stout tank right there. They are destroying the jig today. Now the wind is slowly picking up as we speak. But look at that. You can't tell me she didn't want that jig there. But I actually missed her the first time. She picked me up, swam off with the jig. She's full of eggs. Picked me up and moved me out of the way. I tossed her right back in that same spot, and she came right back for it. I'm having a great morning so far. and hopefully it doesn't come to an end. We're actually fishing a golf course right now, so hopefully we don't get booted off between now and then. So let's go ahead and let this girl go, and we'll get right back at it. Let's let this big mama go, so that way she can get back to doing what she does best, being big and laying those eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and retie this jig. It's getting a little too close for comfort. That's a very important thing. Once you start getting into those bigger bass, go ahead and cut and retie. It'll save you a lot of heartache. Like here, you can't really tell, but it's pretty frayed up from that sawgrass mouth they got. There's one. Oh, spat the jig back at me. Had her there for a few seconds. Look at that. She grabbed the back half of that claw, ripped one of them off. There's one. That was a real small lay down hanging over the edge of the water, and this girl was tucked right up underneath it. Not one of the biggest I've caught today. She absolutely wanted that jig. I thought I seen something moving over by that little lay down, and ooh. There's one. Look at that. Oh boy, I got Eddie super mad over there. Well guys, that right there is probably a good way to end the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and till then, like and subscribe, and keep on catching them.